It's December 30th, 2025, and this is Sketchworks NewsBrake. The news stops here. I'm Brian Troxel, and we're ending the year the same way we lived it. Confused, tired, and for some reason still watching the news. Also, I'm dressed like a magician. I used to be able to make fart noises with my hands. Friday, FBI Director Kash Patel announced the FBI's headquarters at the J. Edgar Hoover Building on Pennsylvania Avenue will be vacated. The FBI's offices will be moved 3/4 of a mile away to a building named after another dead white guy, the Ronald Reagan Building, which is also on Pennsylvania Avenue. When asked what will become of the J. Edgar Hoover Building, White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt said it will be torn down and replaced with a ballroom. Hey, she's pregnant. Getting knocked up is a great way to get the hell out of the Trump White House without the MAGA fan base threatening your life, a la Marjorie Taylor Greene. Right now, Marco Rubio is in Miami thinking about how he can become pregnant. You can't, Marco. You can't. A powerful winter storm dumped more than 8 inches of snow in parts of the Northeast and disrupted the travel plans of thousands the day after Christmas. One of those poor souls was our own John D. Babcock III, who filed this report from Charlotte. Babs?
That's right, Brian. With hundreds of flights delayed the day after Christmas and thousands of passengers displaced, I'm reporting to you live where it is 1:15 a.m. from the Charlotte International Airport, waiting for my flight, which is in 6 hours from now, to take me back home. There's nothing open. I'm tired. All I've had was a Snickers and biscotti. Something's got to give. Am I going to fall asleep on this? It's the worst trip of my life. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Babs. I hope he got out of there. Canada, whose national animal is a semi-aquatic rodent, has pledged an additional $2.5 billion in aid to Ukraine. The aid consists of not only cash and armaments, but also beer. Much needed beer. Because nothing says diplomacy like Molson. Minnesota authorities say a fraud scheme involving Medicaid, food assistance, child welfare, and so much more may run into the billions, and it's tangled up with a network of businesses and individuals in the Somali community. My favorite scheme involves opening fake daycare centers and then taking government money that is supposed to go toward childcare, because that combines my dislike of children and my like of money. And also my dislike of correct spelling. Research conducted by the Pacific Northwest Evidence-Based Practice Center at Oregon Health and Science University in Portland, Oregon, reveals that CBD and other cannabis derivatives have no effect in dealing with pain management. Let me just say this about that. It does the way I use it. It's the final week for the hilariously unhinged Don't Vape, the Grease parody. January 4th is closing night at Theater 555 in New York City. I'll be there, and so will Babs, unless he's stuck in an airport again. You should be there too. Get your tickets at don'tvapethemusical.com. Because vaping is bad for you. What isn't bad for you is liking this video and subscribing to our channel. In fact, doing so will make a positive difference in your health, guaranteed. Somewhat guaranteed. We're trying to get to 2,100 subscribers before Don't Vape, the Grease parody closes on Sunday, so click the buttons and tell your friends and join our Patreon and squat like this. That's it for the last gratuitous plug segment of From the Business of Show, a second actor has come forward to accuse Tyler Perry of sexual assault. Mario Rodriguez, who played frat guy number 10 in Boo, A Madea Halloween. I have the 4K ultra high def copy of that movie in my personal collection, along with its sequel, the brilliantly named Boo 2, A Madea Halloween. Anyway, he's filed a $77 million lawsuit against Perry for psychological, emotional, and economic injuries, which is actually what every actor experiences when being cast in a Tyler Perry production. A new study published in the psychologist journal American Psychologist, a semi-regular publication which accepts submissions on their website, and if they publish your article, they'll send you this nifty t-shirt. Anyway, a new report finds that swearing helps people with focus and confidence. And while my personal educational credentials fail to meet the requirements to be considered a competent psychologist, I believe I am qualified enough to say this about that. No fucking shit! I feel much more confident already. In fact, I feel so confident that I'm just going to end the show right now. That's all for Sketchworks NewsBrake. We'll be back next week, and we hope you are too. I'm Brian Troxel. Say Happy New Year to your mom for me. Or I will when I'm kissing her at midnight.